Good morning, students. As we are discussing Unit 2 Sports and Nutrition, we will continue this chapter, and today's topic is eating for weight control. Nowadays, it is very common practice for everyone that he or she wants to control his or her weight. So, let me tell you about the principle of weight gain and weight loss. Suppose we have got the plan to control our weight, we should know one thing, that amount of energy which we are taking through the different meals, if it is more than the energy which we are keeping out from the different activities, then definitely the person will gain the weight. Instead of that, suppose we are taking the meal and it is giving less energy in comparison of the energy which we are expending every day, then we will go for the weight loss. So this is a very simple principle to gain or lose the weight. To maintain a healthy weight, your energy in and out do not have to balance exactly every day, but it is a balance over time. Simply it happens that in a single day we plan it that, oh my god, I have to control myself, the weight is going very rapidly and it is getting high, and we think that, so let us control, and 1 or 2 days we keep ourselves strict with the meal diet which we are taking, but after that it happens that we are just closing that plan and again we are getting the more and more food, and definitely it does not give us the good effect. What are the pitfalls of dieting? This is our second topic. Extreme reduction of calories. Simply it happens that, suppose we have got the plan for control the weight, we have to go for the dieting. This dieting have got different good and bad impact on our health. So what are the pitfalls? What are the gray areas where we miss something? That we will discuss with this. Extreme reduction of the calories. The first one is that person always go for the dieting and they extremely cut the intake of diet, and in such a way extreme reduction of the calories may be faced by the person. It gives us tiredness, body ache, and different kind of bad effect on our health. Skipping meals. People often skip meals to reduce weight. In reality, we should not do that. Sometimes they cut the meal, but the second time when they go for the eating, they take the huge amount of food, and simply it does not give good effect on the health. Low energy diet. Simply it happens that, suppose we are having the diet plan and we are going for the dieting, we don't take the food which are having the enough amount of energy in it. It is not good. Less carbohydrate intake always affect negatively heart problems. Dieting, particularly when done, we should think it that an extreme fashion we should not adopt. Obesity happens due to the dieting. It is a very rare information which we have got. Simply we think that if we will eat less, we will not have the more weight. But simply it happens. Don't forget it that if we cut the meal second time, whenever we eat the food, simply the body keeps much and much amount of fats in it, because due to the regular practice of the less amount of food intake, the body gets this command that always we have to face the scarcity, and due to that scarcity we should keep the energy in reserve mode, and simply the body stores much and much amount of fats, and simply we face the obesity. So many side effects we can have: muscle cramp, constipation, trouble sleeping, and loss of bone density. So we should go for the dieting, but we should have a proper diet plan. Now the food intolerance. What do you mean by food intolerance? When we not tolerate the food which we take, or the body does not support the intake of the diet which we have taken, it is called food intolerance. I can give you the example that sometimes you might have listened that whenever I take fish, egg, or any kind of food, my body gives impulses and we face some kind of itching on my skin. This is food intolerance. It means a food intolerance or food sensitivity occurs when a person has difficulty in digestion a particular food. Sign and symptom may be nervousness, tremor, sweating, palpitations, rapid breathing, headache, diarrhea, burning sensation, etc. Simply it happens due to the absence of activity of the enzymes responsible for the breaking down or absorbing the food elements, and if it does not happens in the body, our body gives this kind of food intolerance symptoms. What kind of management it requires? We should make a minor change in our diet plan. Person with food intolerance problem should seek expert medical and dietitian help. What are the food myths? What are the misconceptions about the food that we will discuss in this topic? Applies an theory on our eating made by your own, that is the myths. Simply scientifically it is not proved, but you might have listened that apple and banana are an excellent source of fiber, not iron. This change in color is an enzymatic reaction that has nothing to do with iron. We simply say, not eating sugar will save from diabetes. This is a myth. Staying away from the sweet stuff will kill a few calories but won't necessarily eradicate diabetes, because diabetes is directly related with the function of the pancreas and metabolism. Excess calorie from any source, fat, starch, protein, or sugar will result in insulin resistance, weight gain, and thereby we can face the diabetes like diseases. Even we can say that if we will limit the intake of sugar or any sweet stuff, it may dysfunction the pancreas and we may face some health problems. Third myth, eating foods in the midnight can be fattening. Fact is, if we are a person who thinks that eating foods late at nights make your body store more fats, then you are under the impression of a myth. According to Dun Nutrition Center, late night diets do not show any sign of storing more fats, so feel free to grab a bite at night if you are hungry. Next myth is consuming kesar during pregnancy make your baby fair. The fact is the color of your soon to be born skin depends on yours and your spouse genes. It has to not take anything whatever the mother is taking during the pregnancy. Eating too much kesar, saffron during pregnancy is not such a good idea. It will not make your baby any fairer. Do not drink milk after eating fish. Fact is, milk and fish are actually a healthy combination. A lot of Indians think that drinking milk right after consuming fish causes spots on your skin. This is in fact not true at all. There are a lot of delicious recipes involving milk and fish combo we can have in the market, and five-star hotels are very easily serving that. Next myth is drinking water in between meals affects digestion, but fact is not like that. Do not don't you remember your parents telling you not to drink water when you were a child? Indians think that drinking water during meals will affect your capacity to digest the food. The truth is, drinking water simply fills up your tummy, and as a result, you tend to eat less. So, my dear friends, it happens that whenever we take water during the meals, it simply fills up the tummy, and due to that only, it is very tough to take more bread and chapatis, and it affects our intake of food, nothing else. So, in such a way, we can say that we should not have some myths regarding the foods. We should go for the scientific view of that. I hope that this session would be fruitful for you. Thank you. Till then, goodbye.